We're already halfway through 2026. Can you believe that? 6 months gone. And if you're sitting there with that thought right now, feeling like, where did time go? You're not alone. But here's what I want to ask you today. In those 6 months that have passed, how much of it did you actually feel? How many moments did you truly show up for? Or were you so caught up, like so many of us, with life moving so fast that life just seems to have slipped by? Here's the thing. We spend so much of our lives in the future. We're waiting for things to settle. We're waiting for life to become easier, for the right time to be happy. But happiness isn't waiting for you there. It's been here the whole time. So, welcome to Radiate Happiness, the podcast for anyone who wants to live with more joy, presence, and peace. I'm Anjana, and today we're talking about the happiness that's hiding in plain sight. Not the big milestone, not the highlight reel moments, the quiet ones, the ones we rush past every single day. You know, if you're anything like me, this year started with so much intention. Goals were written, words were chosen, that energy of endless possibilities. And now, 6 months in, wow, it's moved fast. It got full. And somewhere along that, often happiness was postponed. We've been taught to chase, we've been taught to get bigger goals and have bigger experiences and have bigger feelings. So when happiness actually shows up small, we don't even recognize it. So there's a difference between happiness and excitement. Okay? Excitement is loud, it peaks and then it fades. Happiness is quieter. For me, happiness lingers with my morning cup of tea, the silence, a conversation that makes me feel full, you know? If you think about it, the problem isn't that joy is absent from our lives. It's that we're moving so fast that we're forgetting to feel it. But slowing down doesn't mean that we're lazy. It's how we experience actually being alive. When you pause long enough to notice, really notice, life becomes so beautiful in so many ways. Can you hear the bird chirping? Sometimes it's the warmth of sunlight on our skin. It's that smile, a smile from a stranger or from my grandson or my children. Laughter that just catches you off guard. These are not small things. These are really the main things. These are the things. Here's what I want you to consider. What if the second half of 2026 was the chapter where you take a decision to stop waiting and start noticing? Not doing much more, not chasing more, but just being present to what's already there. Presence is actually the practice. And joy, noticing, is the habit that makes it real. Have you ever thought, let's joy notice today? So each day, just one moment, one thing that was good, one thing that made you feel alive. Just write it down, sit with it, and let it land. And over time, whatever you pay attention to grows. What you appreciate will expand. And happiness stops feeling like something I have to earn happiness when this happens. It actually starts feeling like something you have right here, right now. So before you go, I want to leave you with something very simple. Okay? Tonight, ask yourself, what was one moment today that was good? Not perfect, not extraordinary, just good. Like I said, it could have just been that cup of tea or coffee in the morning. It could be a song you heard, anything that you connected with. Write it down, sit with it, and let it count. You'll be surprised how full your list gets and how much beauty has actually been showing up for you. But maybe you missed it. So, we're halfway through this year, and what a gift it is to still be here. Oh, that rhymed. Still growing, still seeking, still choosing to show up for our own lives. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If this resonated, do share it. Do subscribe to my channel. Just maybe share it with somebody who really needs a reminder that happiness always doesn't arrive in a big, grand way. It's there right now. Sometimes it's sitting right next to you, just waiting to be noticed. Do subscribe and like. And until next time, keep finding the beauty in the ordinary and keep radiating happiness.